Squid Game continues to take the world by storm. Despite only being released on September 17th, it's tipped to become the most successful Netflix show ever. I was first inspired to watch it by the Squid Game pop-up here at Itaewon-Station, which has since been removed due to COVID-19 concerns. But the deeper Squid Game hasn't actually gone anywhere. Watching the show, I couldn't help but notice it's a pretty brutal assessment of competition in Korean society and the desperation many people are feeling right now. I won't mention particular comparisons to the story, so I don't ruin anything for anyone who's not seen it yet, but let me take you through some things that will resonate if you've seen Squid Game or when you watch it. Even before COVID-19, South Korea's household debt was growing much faster than most developed nations, according to the OECD. It's nearly doubled over the last 10 years, and South Korea tops the OECD list for elderly poverty, with more than 40% of over 65s directly affected. And against this backdrop, personal bankruptcies filed in this country rose by more than 10% last year to reach over 50,000. The jump was even sharper for corporate bankruptcies, up nearly 15% to exceed 1,000 for the first time. So when you watch the show, the struggle among the have-nots is very real. High-interest borrowing and loan sharks are generally the option for people with a poor credit score. Squid Game director Hwang Dong-hyuk told reporters recently that he actually first thought of the narrative between 2008 and 2009, which he says was a financially difficult period for him when he relied on loans. Since then, Hwang feels the world's real survival stories have become even more bloody, with people aiming for instant money through investments such as cryptocurrencies, which have been huge in South Korea. When things go wrong, there are far too many tragedies. Among OECD nations, suicides were highest in this country per capita last year. To avoid financial woes, fierce competition starts at a young age, with hours spent at after-school academies or hagwons being commonplace here. And we're talking about general society. The show also touches on the immense difficulties faced by North-Korean defectors, some of whom risk their lives to escape back to the north in one of the deadliest challenges possible, and migrant workers trying to make their way in a largely homogeneous culture. But then there are also a lot of moments in Squid Game that make the heart sing. The whole show is infused with nostalgia, from the games themselves to the dalgona snacks to the lunch boxes to the green clothing inspired by old school gym kits. Nostalgia is particularly strong in Korea, where the pace of change towards globalization and materialism has been relentless. Korean dramas are known for their emotional sensitivity, but I also felt there was something deeper in this show, reflecting the deep bonds that form in Korea, or jang, as well as the internalized resentment that is expressed by the word han. These are the aspects that I think make the characters so compelling in Squid Game. Of course, there is so much more that could be said, so fill those comments up with your own thoughts.